Maybe you've noticed something lately. Mom seems a little unsteady when she gets up from the couch, or the mail is piling up on the kitchen counter, or Dad brushed off your concern. Again, with, "I'm fine, I don't need any help," and you're left standing there, wondering, is this just getting older, or is it something more? If that sounds familiar, I want you to take a breath, because what you're feeling right now is one of the most common and one of the most loving things an adult child can experience. Today, we're going to talk about the signs that it might be time to bring some extra support into the home, and exactly what to do when you get there. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear picture of what to watch for, how to start the conversation, and what your options really look like. I work alongside families navigating this exact moment. The moment when love and worry and practicality all collide. And here's what I've learned. Most families don't act too early. They act too late. Not because they don't care, but because they're not sure what they're looking for. So let's change that today. I'm going to walk you through 7 signs, 7 real, observable things that tell you it's time to ask for help. And I'll tell you what that help can actually look like. No fear, no guilt, just clarity. First, I want to say something important before we get into the signs. Needing help at home is not a failure. It is not giving up independence. In fact, and I say this from experience, getting the right support at the right time is one of the most powerful ways a person keeps their independence for longer. Okay, let's look at the signs. The first thing I always tell families to look at is the home itself. When you visit, does it feel different? Is there laundry that's been sitting for weeks? Dishes in the sink that weren't there before? Mail stacked up by the door? Expired food in the refrigerator? These aren't small things. These are signals. Keeping a home takes energy, coordination, and memory. And when those start to slip, the house tells you before your loved one will. What you're really seeing is the gap between what they want to do and what they're able to do right now. Sign number 2, changes in personal hygiene. This next sign can be uncomfortable to notice, and even more uncomfortable to bring up, but it matters. If you observe that a parent or loved one isn't bathing as regularly, is wearing the same clothes for days, or seems less put together than usual, that's worth paying attention to. Bathing and grooming require balance, coordination, memory, and sometimes just the energy to get going. When those become difficult or unsafe, hygiene is often the first thing to go. And your loved one, they may not even realize it's changed. Sign number 3, mobility and falls. I want to spend a moment on this one because it's serious. Falls are the leading cause of injury among older adults. And here's what most people don't know. A fall rarely happens out of nowhere. There are almost always warning signs first. Things like holding onto walls or furniture while walking, avoiding stairs, moving much more slowly than they used to. Or, and this is a big one, a parent who mentions they almost fell or tripped or lost their balance just for a second. Almost falls are falls waiting to happen. If you're noticing any change in how your loved one moves through their own home, that is a sign. Sign number 4, medication issues. Medications are one of the most common and most dangerous areas where things can go wrong for older adults living alone. Are prescriptions not being filled? Are pills being skipped, doubled up, or taken at the wrong times? Is your loved one unsure which medication does what? Managing multiple medications takes organization, routine, and sharp memory. When any of those slip, the risks can be significant, from minor discomfort all the way to serious medical emergencies. If you're not sure, ask. Take a look at the pill bottles next time you visit. Check the dates. Sign number 5, isolation and withdrawal. This one breaks my heart a little every time I talk about it, because it's so easy to miss. Has your loved one stopped calling friends? Dropped out of activities they used to love? Started spending entire days without leaving the house? Or without talking to anyone? Loneliness and social isolation are not just emotional issues. Research shows they have serious physical consequences, comparable to smoking in terms of health impact. When someone withdraws from life, it's often because getting around feels hard, or they're embarrassed by something they're struggling with, or they're just tired. Connection is care. And when connection starts to fade, that's a signal. Sign number 6, confusion or memory changes. Now, I want to be careful here, because not every moment of forgetfulness means something serious. We all misplace our keys. We all forget a name sometimes. But there's a difference between normal forgetfulness and the kind of confusion that affects daily life. Things like missing appointments repeatedly, getting lost in familiar places, forgetting to turn off the stove, having the same conversation several times in one visit. These are worth noting and worth discussing with your doctor. You don't have to figure this out alone. So you've recognized some of these signs. Maybe one, maybe several. What do you actually do now? Step 1, don't panic. And don't wait for a crisis. The families who navigate this best are the ones who start the conversation before everything falls apart. Step 2, talk to your loved one, not at them. Come from curiosity, not alarm. I've noticed you seem more tired lately. How are you really doing? Goes a lot further than, I'm worried about you living alone. Step 3, explore what support actually looks like. And here's where a lot of families are surprised, because the options are much more flexible than most people realize. In-home care doesn't mean giving up independence. It doesn't mean moving to a facility. It can be as simple as someone coming a few hours a week to help with meals, errands, or just being a consistent, caring presence. The right support, at the right time, in the right amount, that's what makes all the difference. If you're watching this and nodding along, if you're thinking about a parent, a spouse, or even yourself, I want you to know you are not alone in this. The fact that you're here, asking these questions, doing this research, that says everything about how much you care. In the description below, I've put together a free checklist, the 7 signs to watch for, that you can print out and use on your next visit. It's simple, it's practical, and it's something you can share with other family members too. And if you want to go deeper, if you're ready to talk through what support might actually look like for your family, the link below is the best place to start. No pressure, no obligation, just a real conversation. If this video helped you today, please share it with someone who might need it. And subscribe, because every week we're here with clear, honest guidance on all things elder care. I'll see you in the next one. Take good care of yourself and the people you love.